Those clanking great steel watches. Bloody hate them. No matter what the math says.
大家好，我是 Ting， 我们今天继续来玩《柏德之门3》。好，接续前一集，我们那个解决了善塔林跟工会的冲突哦。基本上我们就是站队工会嘛，所以工会也同意在最终战会跟我们并肩作战，或者是提供帮助。然后呢，其实中间还有一段就是跟盖尔他们对话，其实他会有讲他对这个任务的看法啦。那过去就过去了，就无所谓了。然后再就是其实我已经直接回金库把任务还掉了，因为那个后续他也没什么。然后他给的奖励果然就是那个在里面那个大金库的那个紫色的那个皮甲，所以就这样，没什么特别的。好，那我们今天的目标就是，我后来发现这边是这个
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance
光耀会的会馆，所以我们今天就是把这边看起来不大，应该就是进去对话一下。我看起来我不知道该说什么，然后再来就是这个哀伤之邸吧，我觉得今天就主要这2块吧，然后再下一次看哀伤之邸解得多快，快的话还可以去加纳斯夫人的宅邸。结束的话，下一集应该就是钢铁卫士工厂，跟还有一个什么，它最远端有个什么神殿的吧。然后鬼婆我就自己把它解掉了，然后还有再来就是这个谋杀裁判所。好，就先进来吧，反正刚刚已经瞄到了。
Whoever did this had no rhyme or reason. Just viciousness.
妈，全死光了。
I'll give it a shot.
Something over there.
You have my attention.
提示洋鸡蛋啊！我们好像之前在我那一段好像没有录，就是洛山达之写的那个剧情。那边是有一个光耀会的要我们去拿蛋，然后我又给他。我那边好像跳掉没有录了，我记得。我如果没有记错的话，但是剧情我还记得。那看起来就是那吉斯洋基人孵出来把他们全干掉了，看起来就是这样。
Been pretty young when it was killed. This cave bear. Rather sad, really.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
他刚刚那个脸上是有龙鳞的，他其实应该是个术士，而且是龙，应该是龙，不晓得算不算蓝龙啊？龙翼术士啊，对。
Half-Galag, brilliant researcher, philosopher. Subject, Githlad, Pataris.
果然。
The corpse remains silent.
啊，对他根本不会知道，不要问，我又问那种白痴问题。
Careless, skipped, precautionary termination. Experiment gone wrong. Not my fault.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
好，这种结果其实当初就不应该把那蛋给他们了。 好吧。就是说那时候其实不应该解那个任务的，所以就可以避免这个情形了。啊，人都死光了，根本也没对话了。宝箱钥匙，这没有宝箱啊。就是这个啊，没有，那是宿舍钥匙。啊，就是那个养育间那边的剧情，我没有录吗？我应该有录啊，印象中我应该有录了。好吧，反正就是这个埃斯特女士的，我们就是蛋给她，所以看起来就是当这个任务应该当是蛋，不应该给她。立刻就回信，希望他赶快来。吧，这传送门我们等一下再点好。这边还有一个爬梯，上去看一下。那么穷酸，就50几块。我这有3个人。
No one stopped me yet.
Which way to the nearest library?
Let's move.
好，有个档传送过去吧。那个即时邀请男孩应该就在那一边了。
Who are you? Another who needs to learn the difference between right and wrong?
A Githyanki youth, and a familiar one at that. Can it be that this is the one who hatched from the egg you took from the crash?
I am not a Githyanki! Do not call me that. I am Pataris, and I am good. Father was bad. They all were. I tried to make them better, but they were not strong enough. They lacked resolve. She did not have the strength to be good. She was another like father, lacking in moral fiber. He was not righteous. He was not innocent. His thoughts were impure. Such evil can only be cured one way, with pain, with torment. And if that does not work, with death. Tell me, are you a good person?
我记得他那个实验好像就是要证明那个什么疑似阳基人是否是天生就邪恶，他要证明这邪恶是天生还是后天，有点要类似做一个实验， 看起来他们用道德灌输他之后，结果他还是用暴力手段，还是回头去残害他们，所以明显这个实验就是已经告诉大家结果。
There is only one way. The Batarian Code. Do you follow it? Only a bad person would say that. And that's what you are. I know what you did to me. I see the memory of it. Right there in your head. You stole me from my people. Gave me to that woman. Unhatched. Defenseless. You let me be brought here so father could hurt me. You are bad. You must be taught a lesson.
侦测一下。
I did the right thing. I followed the code. He deserved it. They all deserved it. I should feel better now. Why don't I feel better? My what? Father said I lacked a conscience. He said I was a nasty, evil thing, but he could make me good. He cured me. But why would he hurt me if I didn't need to be cured? The code is flawed. And I am a monster, as he said I was. I cannot be trusted. What have I done?
成功让他陷入了自我怀疑。我看不太出来这边这个线要怎么收。探讨先天与后天之争。先探索一下这边有没有什么可以拿。
With haste.
这边还真是什么都没有。
What have I done?
好吧，这边看来就断掉了。其实晚点给，当下不给我。如果那个时候拿到蛋来这边给，应该还是会给他。正常人应该正常在那边就解掉了，不会留到现在。大不了一定要留也是忘记。看起来只要给蛋，这个任务线应该就是这样收掉。嗯。
Graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
还有影心有触发。
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again. Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
There's creeps in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
斗篷的怪人，他也没讲是哪个下水道。吧，我们去那个悲伤之家吧，悲伤之邸。
Someone in half. It squeezed their guts out of their ears like an overfilled sausage.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
The House of Grief.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
My...
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me.
Welcome to the House of Grief. Or perhaps welcome is the wrong word, Shadowheart. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think not.
我突然想到，之前看了一个好莱坞电影，一群有钱人在山里面的治疗中心，然后每天被用那个什么鳗鱼去炸那个人汁出来，然后让那些其他那些人。以前的那些一些老公爵什么的，可以长生不老。我怎么觉得这边好像跟那边是有非常类似的情景的感觉。
As I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy, be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
You may enter.
这全部都是沙尔信徒啊，这么多。
The mapping will begin shortly.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it, at any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name, in full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Viconia de Veer.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. Clever girl. She's not taking any chances. We shouldn't either.
Lovely day, this. For now.
来干，全部都失败。
Good. I was just...
How can I help? Better not be cursed. Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones. On my way.
A crooked touch. This way.
I think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits. This is it. Where I was raised. Trained. Held. It's strange to be back.
I've not felt the presence of the Shadow Weave like this since we left behind that cursed darkness. We must be on our guard.
This place is miserable. Even for the house of a god.
人都出来嘴一句。步行凳是啥？翻译到底有没有问题？两件好像比原本的好看呢、原本我好像穿的是一样是绿色的，我换一下。还有白色的了。 这算蓝绿色吧？乳白色。
Have to keep going.
Eh 哎呀，刚那个叫什么？审讯训练，这个是潜入训练。
A cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on, pretending to be someone else. I suppose that's been my whole life.
这边有哥塔什的活动报告，他们两个有一手吗？
Over here.
这边讲有左哦，对，因为它是左耳嘛，这左耳套装合理啊。
Tailor's mannequins? I never figured Shah for a follower of fashion. Tailor's mannequins? I never figured Shah for a follower of fashion.
我没记错的话，应该之后会打到钥匙，我们再回来解锁就好。好了，我们现在就解好了，反正等一下还要回来，麻烦。
With pleasure.
20啊！绿染料，我操！就这样，就这。 好吧，现在差不多应该必要的装备应该都拿到了，应该没有什么搜刮的必要。哦，失落之镜啊，他这边是利用失落之镜让人家遗忘。 他们就利用这个神器在搜刮秘密、搜刮秘密跟敛财嘛。
Did you want something?
How can I help?
又回到沙尔的那个配乐了。 有第二章的那感觉。
Keep going. The Mother Superior is expecting you. The Mother Superior will deal with you.
They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shah. How she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shah's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shah, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts. Those who should turn to us. This absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shah's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. To fight so many foes openly could prove unwise. Shah's children are better deployed as daggers in the shadows, not massed upon a battlefield. So let the others fight while we wait. Once they are spent and bloodied from each other, we would slip in and take the prize. Alas, most of those I sent perished. All but one.
I should thank you. If you hadn't sent me on that suicide mission, I'd never have learned the truth.
You there! Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shah's forces your allies in the battles to come.
邪恶线为了最终一战，应该是可以把影星卖掉了吧？然后影星是我们的那个伴侣，绝对没有办法。下一轮吧，玩个邪念再来看看吧。邪念其实。我后来看一堆影片被剧透之后，其实邪念应该是最有意思的，应该才是原本正统的博德3的主角才。这样讲好像也算剧透。总而言之，就是蛮有特色的，因为本来1跟2的那个是同一个主角嘛，他本来就是巴尔之子啊。本来博德之门3的这个隐藏主线就是巴尔关的嘛。邪念我觉得也不算剧透，因为大家应该也知道他应该是跟巴尔有关的嘛，不然哪来那么多动不动想杀人的？只是具体什么样的关系呢？就大家自己玩吧。
As you like. Lilala for Shah!
哦，有够多人。我们什么大范围的？哦，不行，这太痒了，打不死人。
A better position.
通知欣喜三小。对受影响个体造成自动造成致命一击。黑暗女士的召唤是啥？要反制。 按时伤害，有点痛哎。这一电还电不死，这几个7等的这么。 应该要喝加速油的，算了。你看我怎么残血了？ 黑暗术太高了，算了，反制吧。哦，新的难度打这边应该是不好打哎，因为敌人虽然等级不高，都一堆7等、4等的，可是每个都给你干扰一下，放个 debuff 也是挺麻烦的。 怎么那么多按时伤害？哦，干，这个免疫木盲。
Lady Shard's will shall sure as night shall fall.
Awaits you.
哦，我有附赠动作吗？有，那就喝水吧，就躲在阴影里面打吧。我已经放弃抵抗了。把至于自己为什么？啊，那就速度之友吧，那就大家就拼火力吧。 为什么只电了2个还是3个而已？应该要电4个人吗？
Nothing important is ever easy.
哇，距离太短，走出去应该不会被锤到死吧？有点危险。黑暗树我看不太出啊，目标外那就不用想了。哎，我不是按反冲了吗？对，里面都黑暗了，我其实也射不进去。哦，太好了，剩啊劣势啊，不如先把旁边清掉好了。
Time to press ahead.
哦，我没附赠，哎，该死。 哎，看怎么补的不是他，靠腰。我真是佛了。
Lady Shah guide.
看，还神圣干预，我操！妈的，我都忘了他是牧师了，他最后还藏了一个神圣干预，我是佛了我去救他，一定救盖尔，一定拉起来就被打死了。阿里巴巴大侠。哦，为什么这样没有补到他了？我的天哪！啊，我快把我自己玩死了。真是不知道该说啥。哇塞，他灭团了。
The Lady of Lost shall triumph.
现在应该是不能治疗自己吧？干对。不要被机会攻击锤死了啊！我看应该要独挡，应该没办法。 哇塞，真的是灭团呢，好扯哦！我被黑暗树玩死吗？哎，瓦斯戴伦一瓶加速油都没有了，靠腰嘞！哎，我好像有人形生物必杀剑哦。直接把它秒了，秒得掉吗？不晓得，掉，但挺痛的，亲他也不错了。
Step by step.
他怎么把他队友推走？哎呀，只有45%。对，我砍他会回，他那个传奇盾受到光耀伤害，翻转2倍立场伤害反弹。对啊，靠呗，靠，我好像制胜斩，不过就奇怪，为什么我残血？我想说我没被打啊，那还是蛮北七的。 搞一个魔翼出来啊！
Lady Shah's will shall be done. Sure as night shall fall.
The Night Singer shall prevail.
左边那边放一个兵太白目了，几乎那边全部都中招，全部都跌倒，笑死！怎么那么痒？才7挥砍，1D 10挥砍，这个伤害也太低了吧！ 这个是不会被路线挡住了啊，那太好了。哎，只多电死了一个，那花费动作，算了。 他要瘦到11点上。
I'm ready.
那到底算补得到他吗？这样算哦。哦，有，太好了。我要先魅惑敌人，在那个几率高一点的敌人。我觉得好像男的命中率比较高，用看看吧。哎呀！ 那我顺进去放一波大的算了。盖真的是很不靠谱，把自己都弄倒。 盖怎么又倒了？ 别人滑倒了，操！哎呀！就剩这两个了。好了，应该是轻松了。啊，没有短修了。但是把所有的法术位都耗完，必须要长修了。选个档吧。
You and I need to speak. You may have evaded the mapping of the heart, but never mind. I can delve into your true intentions right now.
You feel the barest of presences caress your mind. She's reading your thoughts.
Ah, as I thought. Quite an adventure has brought you to this point. Illithids, kidnapping, infection, the Hells, hunted by cultists and Githyanki alike. And, of course, the artifact. Its name does not concern me. Its power does. I have been awaiting word of this item for some time, ever since I dispatched a cadre of Lady Shah's children to retrieve it. I have been very patient, but no more. I felt Shadowheart's presence in your mind, and with it, the artifact. She succeeded in retrieving it, but then it is you who appeared, not her. Where is the artifact? I did not consent to questions. But I suppose you have undergone a great deal to reach this place. And anything I tell you cannot compromise me now. For you will either leave on my terms, or not at all. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shar, all vying for the same prize. A new god, amassing the disaffected, the outcasts. Those who should turn to us. This absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shar's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. To fight so many foes openly could prove unwise. Shar's children are better deployed as daggers in the shadows, not massed upon a battlefield. So let the others fight while we wait. Once they are spent and bloodied from each other, we would slip in and take the prize. Alas, most of those I sent perished. All but one. Shadowheart.
Viconia trails off, holding your gaze with a dark, hungry look. She has staked everything on acquiring the astral prism.
A bold claim, given your current circumstances. I have not assembled my forces here just to spectate. Humor me with a little negotiation. Perhaps we can find terms that will allow blades to remain sheathed.
这个对话好像有点反过来。
Reconsider. Aid me, and you can count on my support against the Absolute. Reject me, and your journey ends here. My lady, she does not heed this new threat, this Absolute. Perhaps she is above such mortal concerns, but I must preserve her church, even if she does not ask me to. When I deal with the Absolute, my standing with Lady Shar will be stronger than ever. My rightful place is at her right hand, and I will remain there. I will not be replaced by Shadow.
You suddenly realize what has been troubling her. Shar has rewarded her loyalty by forcing her to groom her own replacement. Shadowheart.
My interest is defeating the Absolute. It seems you're on that path already. I will not have it said that I am unreasonable. Shadowheart. Surrender her to me. She has much to answer for. Oh, but I shall. I'll just ask your corpse where she's hiding. Lilala! For Shah!
已经倒了。维康尼亚的行走堡垒。侍女硬头唇。装备的力量加到18，哎呦还不错哎。适合一个战斗牧师的，再配他这个盾牌。影星去捡吧。
You and I, you may have. As I thought. Please, the artifact. Lila.
他还是穿着啊。我应该换洛杉打之血，这样不就有光亮了吗？我刚干嘛要自己无缘？我干嘛自愿把它变成困难模式呢？北齐，不要，真受不了我自己。
No time to rest.
Watch your back.
那么快就操纵。
My faith will guide me.
我觉得好像看一下有没有什么特别的。现在其实到这个阶段不太缺钱买东西。
Got to keep moving.
哇，我们跟影星对话一下吧，一定是有话要说的。
Shar did not come to Viconia's defense. All who bow to her are disposable pawns. In the end, the mission she sent me on was a lie. Same as everything else she ever told me. She sowed her own downfall in trying to take the prism for herself. Had she never sent me, I'd still bow to Shar, none the wiser. My parents are still captive. I need to free them.
Hello, my dear.
Another day, another god trying to make us her playthings. We'll have the whole pantheon interfering with us if we're not careful.
哎，阿塞伦竟然没有触发对话。
Might be useful.
嗯。但现在就是先继续探索吧，想办法把他隐形的妈妈找出来。爸爸妈妈宿舍，当这是什么门？有没有当好？
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shar condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shar.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are. But with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
还遇到他朋友。
Did you want something? If not...
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well. Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
用影星跟他对话看看，看有没有什么对话。
I'll see what I can learn.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly. Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations. Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure. Well... You know that little scar on your elbow? I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less. A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Budug. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you. Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair. The plait and fringe? Yes. On your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch. Hidden at the back of the storage area. Luckily enough, as quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there. It should be, well, if not how you remember it, exactly as you left it. Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
不错，包括他补足了我们一些因他过去被抓来这边的一些生活点滴。
Moving in.
Jewels. Why do I remember these of all things? A gift from Solda Nessela, Mother Superior said. Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
这个镜子吗？应该不是。灯区在哪里啊？ 边就可以都捡一捡了。
Something good here, I hope.
他们那个面罩我蛮想捡起来的。
What do you seek? Be sure to get everything.
Let's see.
找一下储藏室在哪？那要录多久？还可以。
Maybe I need more pockets.
看起来军械库，其实我觉得翻译问题，他刚讲的是储藏资。
My old haunt. I don't remember it, but it's comforting to be here.
My parents are still captive. I need to free them.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Why, hello, lover.
都是他最喜欢的夜兰花。小洞穴还不错。啊，影星真的是最惨女主角啊！啊，应该看起来就这样。
After I moved something on the altar.
我刚刚这边动是动到哪边的机关？ 现在看攻略，叫我们先去对话，跟镜子对话。我想先把附近看一下。
Give Yankee head removed. They tortured her for information and then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else.
这边的配乐怎么那么靠腰？哦，终于看到这面镜子了。
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
25，我靠！ 啊，不要搞了。
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror, unacknowledged. The mirror's emptiness seems to draw you into a stupefying embrace. Your thoughts, feelings, memories, they grow slow and drowsy, drifting away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
可以期满哦，太好了。
To your surprise, the false memory is accepted. It fades from your mind as easily as it was conjured forth. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. A jumble of memories clamor for your attention. They range from ancient to new, but none are yours. Whatever power lurks deeper in the recesses of the mirror has no interest in you. The dark mirror seems to turn dormant, its hunger sated.
I
wonder what the next move is.
换影心试看看。
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, one that was used to wrest your memories from you.
烈士，哦，对，我是赛伦涅。啊，太难。
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror, unacknowledged. With so much of your mind already surrendered to the mirror, you have nothing to offer. A sorry outcome. The dark mirror seems to turn.
好吧，看来是换不到什么属性。可是我记得它也是，它好像也是扣一点属性换一点属性，但也没有说一定赚。
I have something to ask.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her, Jennifer, Jan, our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. Victory. Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
有没有让影星选呢？我们存个档，我们让他自己选看看好了。
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Don't be. They're free now. As am I. And part of them is still here with me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here.
哎呀，我刚好把那个动画跳掉了。
And you did. You found us. All these years.
I knew the dark.
She was. We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Don't be. They're free now. As am I. And part of them is still here with me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. More. Most, I should think. I doubt Shah will be given over to generosity. Best if I just consider them lost. I have everything I need to make new memories. As for this place, all I did here, let it stay forgotten.
完成黑暗之女，所以她的个人线应该完全结束。但我不晓得她刚刚那一幕这样释放，为什么她父母就直接算是死掉，变成灵魂？看不太懂。
My parents. I saw them, spoke to them, and let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
Why, hello, lover. That sounds most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it. Shah seeks to break people. To fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts. Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them.
好了，应该就看他录多久，时间蛮长的。不过地表上那些沙尔信徒好像是要战斗的，上去看一下吧。不然我其实是很想直接冲回去那个，很想冲回去那个营地，然后看影星还有没有其他对话。应该可以直接传送，可以耶，我直接传回营地看影星，然后长修看影星有什么对话好了。然后至于回到地面上那些沙尔信徒，反正也没有剧情的，应该就是纯战斗，所以那个我就自己打掉吧。先快速存个档。好，先看下其他人的反应。
What we did might feel an evil thing, I know. But if Minsk was not saved from the cult, was used to hurt those who only meant to help him, I think that ending Minsk might have been a way of saving Minsk too. Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk? Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconio was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Do not be afraid, Boo. She is not here. And you, bite your tongue until your eyes water and your hairs curl. Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is. Exactly! The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence, and so she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick. meant to spill his miniature guts and study them. I did not get the chance. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch. She had fled from our camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
他讲话好烦呢，旁边那只仓鼠疯狂在那边吱吱吱，然后我明明有动物交谈，可是我听不懂，怎么这么靠背？
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
他们有对维康尼亚有评论呢。
Good. I was just...
A cruel task fell to Shadowheart. But she did as her parents wished. She has my eternal respect. And I hope she soon finds peace.
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry. But her suffering is over, and so is her parents. I hope she finds comfort in that.
Ready and waiting.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now, she can start. Free of Shar.
Just what I need.
Go ahead. I'm.
哇，我们长修一下，看一下有没有触发什么影星的其他对话。哦，如果没有的话，我们就结束这一集吧，那时间也蛮长的。
Zahira! Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand. It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
I have already pledged my sword and hamster both. What more does Minsk have to give?
Your word, Ranger. That next time you will stop and think. I will not always be here to tell you what to do.
If not here, then where? Wherever there is, Minsk and Boo will go too. My hamster, he will not be parted from you again, Jahira.
I missed him too. And try as you might, I know you have not missed my point as neatly as you pretend.
What can I do for you, my friend?
What's on your mind?
哎，耶娜回来了，不是变形人，你不是变形怪吗？
I brought my own pairing.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Like chewing herbs and soap, yes?
Well, are we ready for the...
Did you want something?
好吧，就直接长修吧，有没有触发什么？
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. Loss. Actual loss, not Shah's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand. I remember. They can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl. It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long. Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light. Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy. Fine. What's on your mind? Of course. At peace, I think. I couldn't have imagined how things were going to play out. What I'd gain, who I'd lose. But at least I have your support.
好吧，那就这样。影星的任务应该就是全部结束了。真的是蛮惨的，最惨女主角对。当然解救了爸妈，其实原则上就是结束他们生命了。然后呢，记忆也没拿回来，唯一有的就是我们这些队友的这一段旅程，赋予了他生存的意义。很难想象他后日谈，他要如果说我们猎人不是选他的话，他的后日谈会是怎么样？就是又缺少一位猎人的话，他的生活重心到底在哪里？全心全意奉献给塞伦涅吗？不晓得，真的是这个，我蛮喜欢他这个剧情的，当然很惨，但怎么说呢？有点巫师三那种挣扎的味道吧。像这种人物塑造就该怎么说呢？就淡然嘛，这种淡然好像塑造的蛮好，因为 就是因为他在神明的面前，他也没有办法做更有效的抵抗，全部都被人家抢先下手了，对不对？最后就只能用这种方式去解脱了。好，然后我觉得我刚刚其实虽然我很喜欢影星的这一段剧情，但我觉得他蛮惨。可是我想到一个问题，就是未来假设说，出《柏德之门4》的时候，因为毕竟它是个多个结局的影星嘛，对不对？你玩这游戏，你可以是沙尔线的影星，就是你如果出4代，假设要延续这个背景，一样是被遗忘的国度什么，其实也不可能跳脱被遗忘国度了，因为一定就是柏德之门一定就是被遗忘国度，所以假设它要时间跨度很大，或者就是什么前面的前传或者什么，如果说是延续这边的话，那请问官方的定义的版本的影星会是什么呢？因为为什么会有这个问题呢？其实刚刚打维康尼亚就很多人就不爽，因为很多人在2代玩维康尼亚就想办法让他去。我记得那天看那个 PPT 那文章，他走的好像不是纯沙尔狂热路线，所以是有比较好结局的维康尼亚。那看起来这边的维康尼亚应该是就是没有特别去好的路线，就是一般的就是纯粹沙尔狂热结局的，所以对2代对维康尼亚有投入感情的玩家看到这边的官方3代的表定版本是这个版本的时候，他们会不爽。那就跟我一样，我好不容易3代帮影星摆脱了沙尔，可是如果4代的官方表定版本又是沙尔版本影星，那我现在可以理解他们的不爽的点，因为你对这角色有投入情感，在玩的过程有投入情感的话，有感同身受的话，虽然这是个游戏，但你投入这么多时间去玩，去想办法把事情导向你想要的结局，就最后人家出续集的时候，表定版本跟你选的这个路线一点关系都没有的时候，会有一点失落跟愤怒嘛？会不会到愤怒我不晓得，但会失望吧？因为官方的定的结局就是那样的。啊，不过这好像也是无解，他也不可能出个4代就给你弄个2个版本的影星嘛，对不对？所以我觉得这是个无解的问题，但是我可以理解那些人的生气的点，大概就这样吧，就是这一集玩完的一个体会吧。好吧，那也没什么好讲的，反正影星线就这样收掉了，就很惨，反正从小就被掳走，所有的一切，对不对？记忆、亲人全部都被人家掌握在手里了，对，最后就挣扎的结果就是这样了，也很无奈啊。但就也只能重新开始嘛，就这样。好吧，然后下一集应该就是钢铁卫士了吧？看起来应该就是钢铁卫士了。下一集去钢铁卫士外面那个神殿对话，然后就去钢铁卫士吧。然后再来就是，或者是说先去谋杀神殿也可以，因为我其实应该是要先回去打哥塔什的，因为我不想看到雷塞尔被干掉，被那个奥林干掉，所以我应该是先去干掉哥塔什，然后再回头去打奥林。所以中间要穿插一集回去打哥塔什，那应该是比较难打的。我要明天录下一集的时候再看吧，再想说要录什么吧。然后鬼婆我应该有空自己把它打掉了，我不想录。那边剧情我一点兴趣都没了。虽然说最后有送个传奇武器，但说不出来，我这样吧。好了，以上就是今天这个《柏德之门3》的游玩内容了。那我们就感谢大家的收看，我们下次见，拜拜。